What's up, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to the 2K16 Hall of Fame Showcase Pack. This is match number 3. This is the most unusual Alundra Blaze versus Paige. So this is a weird one, because previously all of these showcase things, regardless of how they've tweaked history a little bit, it's always been history. Whereas this match obviously has never happened and probably won't ever happen. So it's weird that they're gonna, I guess have cinematic parts of this match, big moments. They're just kind of making up out of nowhere when traditionally the showcase stuff has been very much, here's what happened in history.
Submitted herself as one of the most dominant divas in all of WWE.
Oh, dominant indeed. But Paige isn't your average diva, JR. She refuses to be a cookie-cutter diva. Paige insists on blazing her own trail.
So it's weird to me that they wouldn't get, like, a Bull Nakano or Bertha Faye or, any of the people that Alundra Blaze fought when she was spending her time in WWF. So that's kind of weird.
From Tampa, Florida, Alundra Blaze.
Having competed against countless competitors the world over, I can assure you, Alundra Blaze is no stranger to squaring off against the very best of the best.
And that's exactly what Alundra Blaze has in front of her here tonight with Paige, the best. In fact, last year at the tender age of 21, Paige became the youngest competitor to ever win the Divas Championship.
Pyro. When they still had, like, in-ring pyro, they don't do that anymore, really. So put the whole thing in the ring and make it happen. Anyway, yeah, this is weird. So I'm wondering, obviously, when you have to have your image licensed for a game and that kind of thing, like what the like how that works. Like if they couldn't get the image rights to Bull Nakano, if they couldn't get the image rights to Bertha Faye, if they couldn't get the image rights to Fabulous Moolah, like there are certainly female wrestlers of that era who you could have gotten, or you can't imagine they would say no to being in a video game. I mean, it's not gonna, like that's a payday, and most of them aren't working anymore, or they're passed away. So maybe it's like a family thing, where the family, wouldn't give the rights to it. But it's real bizarre that they went through all these guys, the guys and girl of the Hall of Fame class, and this is the only one where they couldn't get whoever they were actually facing in that particular point in history. So, I suppose the real question is, will this match actually have any kind of cinematic flair to it? No pun intended. Woo! Like, will it have any little cutscenes and quick time events or whatever else? Because so far, it's just been a straight up match. I just guessed that was going to be up in X, and it totally was. That was just a wild guess there as to what you would. Bridging German suplex. Be behind her for that? That's not it. That's not it. So now we gotta play the guessing game. Also not a bridging German suplex. I wanted to be behind. God damn it. Nope. And I got reversed. Okay, well now we're playing the guessing game here. Okay, which grapple are we looking for here? We're gonna assume bridging German means obviously facing Paige from behind. And so we gotta... Nope. Screw that up pretty bad. Oh, another airplane spin. Unless the bridging German is signature. Let's actually go look here at the special abilities, special moves. German suplex. Okay, yes. I guess that's her finisher. So I should have looked. What is her signature is the sleeper slam. That is Irish whip rebound. Okay, I can do that. Much like the Arn Anderson spine buster is Irish whip rebound. Too fast. Did you hear that? And you're going for a pinfall from that. Sure, Paige. Sure. I also thought it was interesting that Alundra Blaze actually got the Hall of Fame nomination to begin with, considering what she did in actual history, which was, you know, taking the women's title to WCW and throwing it in the trash can, which was one of the greatest moments of that particular Monday Night War. I didn't mean to. I saw a new thing come out. I was like, oh crap! There's gonna be a well. I wasn't sure if the little thing there was going to be a different goal. I didn't want to do it too early, so now we just beat up on Paige here for a little bit longer. So I guess the one thing that I will say that does does actually bear similarity in these two divas, or these two women's wrestlers, because obviously that's what they are. If you go back and watch, yeah, it's not in here. If you go back and watch SummerSlam '94, which was Alundra Blaze and Bull Nakano, Alundra Blaze does what Paige's submission move is, which is the PTO. So that move was around way before Paige was. But that's kind of like I was watching that because that was my very first pay-per-view I ever watched, was SummerSlam '94, which the main event was Undertaker versus Undertaker. And in watching that match back, I was like, oh right, that's the PTO. So that's like the one thing that they could have played up here, which obviously they aren't, because they didn't put the effort in, I suppose. I don't know. Anyway, let's put Paige away here. If we fucking reversal, really? Nope. Punch you in the face.
She wants to do this in the ring.
I do want to do this in the ring. Signature. Pick her up. Finish her. And there we go. That should wrap up our first match of the day. Yep. No cinematics. Nothing. Just a match.
Well, that's how you prove you still got it, JR.
Here is your winner. I like that they have the Fink on the ring announcing. What a weird thing. What a weird thing. Let us see what our next event is here. Very curious. Alright, it is time for the living legend Larry Zbyszko and Arn Anderson to take on Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Dustin Rhodes, and I am right now playing as Ricky Steamboat 91 in WCW. So this is weird, like, Zbyszko is the guy going into the Hall of Fame, right? So, like, you would think they would pick a big, like, singles match. Like, and maybe it's because maybe he didn't have any big singles feuds or memorable singles feuds when he was in WCW. I can't imagine. I mean, obviously he spent a lot of time there as an announcer, but I can't imagine that being the case. So it's curious they would choose this particular tag team match when they were the Enforcers, him and Arn Anderson. It is very curious. This is the match that they chose here, because certainly WWE is not going to have the rights to just say, you know, AWA stuff. Like, if they don't own that tape library, or if they can't get those likenesses, then it's not going to be the case. But tag in Dustin Rhodes, aka Goldust. Fun fact: he was around before he was Goldust. Oh, damage on it. Well, they're tagging in real nice for me, so that's going to help. And we'll get on here with Dustin Rhodes before he put on the gold makeup and the suit and everything else. A good old pile driver to Double A, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson, one of the 4 horsemen. And yeah, so this is like before my time watching wrestling, certainly. But like anything else, that's one of the big points of having the network, is that you can do stuff like this. Why did I tag out? I don't even know. Nope. I mean, Irish Whip Arn Anderson in the ring as Dustin. I don't know why I thought I had a tag out there. Apparently I'm too stupid. Alright, there we go. Here's our cutscene, which obviously we didn't get in the last match because there wasn't an actual match last time.
In Savannah, it's Dustin Rhodes.
Bionic elbow. Where could he possibly have gotten that from?
Arn Anderson, Larry.
Hard time. Hard time.
In charge now.
Dustin Rhodes is cleaning up on the upper.
The natural Dustin Rhodes. I forgot the natural. Weird name.
This match is a long way from being over. Don't gloat yet.
Referee getting Dustin back in a neutral corner. Arn wants a timeout. What? You have exceeded your limit of timeouts, considering there are none, Arn.
I didn't know you had timeouts in WCW.
I didn't know Jerry Lawler announced in WCW.
Oh, hi, Larry. I Russell Bruno at Chase Stadium in '83. And now Larry's here. Quick tag there.
Tagging Steamboat.
He's able to make a tag.
So yes, Jim Ross called this match.
What an incredible cross.
Jim Ross would have been the guy at this point in WCW to call this match. Lawler, not so much. And that was real fast. What? That was... Dear 2K, I'm sure there were more big moments in this match that you probably skipped over. Or more interesting things in this match you skipped over in because you wanted to get out your DLC faster. Like, seriously. Minimal effort being put into this. And maybe perhaps that's a thing from WWE Creative saying, hey, don't emphasize good things in WCW, we beat them. So that will do it for today. Tomorrow, speaking of WCW, we're going to have Tatsumi Fujinami versus Ric Flair in Japan, in the Superdome, or in the Tokyo Dome, or one of them big arenas. That'll be tomorrow's match, along with, something else, because there are more matches here. I think there are 7 in total, so look forward to that. As we travel on in this Hall of Fame showcase pack. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. Plenty more videos on this channel. Go check them out. And I'll see you next time right here on the channel. And I'm out.